Starseeds, you are not one person. You are 9 different people fighting for control. The warrior, the lover, the sage, the innocent, the explorer, the creator, the caregiver, the magician, the everyman, and only one of them is in command right now. The other 8? They are sabotaging your life. I am Zaelthar, decoder of archetypes, and I have crossed dimensions to reveal what you cannot see about yourself. You wake up thinking you are one person, but the truth? You are 9. 9 different voices, 9 different wills, 9 different powers, and only one of them is in command right now. The other 8 are sabotaging your life. Your relationship fails because the lover wants connection, but the warrior wants control. Your business doesn't take off because the creator wants to innovate, but the everyman wants security. You can't meditate because the explorer wants movement, but the sage wants silence. I am Zaelthar, decoder of archetypes, and I have crossed dimensions to reveal which of these 9 is destroying your potential right now. What you are about to discover in the next few minutes will explain everything about why your life is the way it is. And more importantly, it will show you how to make all 9 work together instead of against you. You were taught to be coherent, consistent, one person with one personality. But that is a lie. The truth is that you are an operating system with 9 programs running simultaneously, each one with its own agenda, each one with its own power, each one with its own wisdom. When you were a child, your parents, your culture, your religion chose which of these 9 was acceptable, and they buried the other 8. But they didn't disappear. They went into the unconscious, and now they are sabotaging you from there. You have already noticed how you are one person at home, another at work, another with friends. This is not being false. This is your archetypes changing command. The problem is that none of them know the others exist. So they fight, they compete, they sabotage. You make a decision with the creator, and the caregiver undoes it because it is not safe. You commit with the lover, and the warrior sabotages it because you are weak. You plan with the sage, and the explorer ignores it because it is boring. This internal war? This is why you feel divided, confused, sabotaged. But here is the liberating truth. You are not broken. You are incomplete. And when you integrate all 9, when you make them work together, you become unstoppable. Let me introduce the 9 that live inside you. The warrior has the power of courage, action, protection, victory. His shadow is aggression, domination, lack of empathy. His phrase is, "I will win." When he is in command, you are courageous but brutal. When he is repressed, you are passive, weak, a victim. The warrior is your protector, your fighter. He wants to win. But when he is in total command, you crush people. You cannot relax. You see everything as a battle. The lover has the power of connection, intimacy, passion, sensuality. Her shadow is dependence, jealousy, obsession. Her phrase is, "I need you." When she is in command, you are passionate but codependent. When she is repressed, you are cold, distant, isolated. The lover is your heart, your desire. She wants connection. But when she is in total command, you lose your identity. You become obsessive. You cannot be alone. The sage has the power of wisdom, analysis, truth, understanding. His shadow is paralysis, intellectualism, coldness. His phrase is, "Let me think." When he is in command, you are wise but paralyzed. When he is repressed, you are ignorant, impulsive, deceived. The sage is your thinker, your observer. He wants to understand. But when he is in total command, you never act. You analyze everything to death. You cannot make decisions. The innocent has the power of hope, optimism, security, faith. Her shadow is denial, naivety, escape. Her phrase is, "Everything will be fine." When she is in command, you are hopeful but naive. When she is repressed, you are cynical, depressed, desperate. The innocent is your optimist, your hopeful one. She wants security. But when she is in total command, you deny real problems. You are easily deceived. You do not grow. The explorer has the power of freedom, adventure, discovery, authenticity. His shadow is restlessness, irresponsibility, escape. His phrase is "let us discover." When he is in command, you are free but irresponsible. When he is repressed, you are trapped, conformist, dead. The explorer is your adventurer, your liberator. He wants freedom. But when he is in total command, you cannot commit. You are irresponsible. You build nothing. The creator has the power of innovation, expression, creativity, transformation. Her shadow is perfectionism, arrogance, destruction. The ebook, The Pleiadian Map of Personal Transmutation, a profound guide that reveals how to elevate your frequency, clear old patterns, and activate your true multidimensional identity. This map teaches you how to move through the 7 Pleiadian phases of energetic transmutation with practical techniques, realignment exercises, vibrational protocols, and consciousness expansion rituals that accelerate your spiritual evolution. Attention! Limited edition. The link to get your copy is in the first pinned comment. Her phrase is, "I will create something new." When she is in command, you are creative but destructive. When she is repressed, you are sterile, conformist, dead. The creator is your innovator, your artist. She wants to create. But when she is in total command, you never finish anything. You are arrogant. You destroy what works to improve it. The caregiver has the power of compassion, service, generosity, support. Her shadow is codependence, sacrifice, resentment. Her phrase is, "Let me help." When she is in command, you are compassionate but sacrificed. When she is repressed, you are selfish, cold, isolated. The caregiver is your emotional protector, your servant. She wants to help. But when she is in total command, you sacrifice too much. You develop resentment. You lose your identity. The magician has the power of transformation, power, hidden knowledge, influence. His shadow is manipulation, control, illusion. His phrase is, "I can transform this." When he is in command, you are powerful but manipulative. When he is repressed, you are powerless, deceived, a victim. The magician is your transformer, your alchemist. He wants power. But when he is in total command, you manipulate, you control, you deceive, you trust no one. The everyman has the power of belonging, stability, community, realism. His shadow is conformism, mediocrity, invisibility. His phrase is, "I am like everyone else." When he is in command, you are stable but invisible. When he is repressed, you are alienated, arrogant, alone. The everyman is your anchor, your realist. He wants to belong, but when he is in total command, you disappear, you conform, you never stand out. Now you know the 9, but here is the question that changes everything. Which one is in command right now? Let me ask you some questions. Answer honestly. Do you make decisions quickly or do you spend time analyzing? Quick means warrior or explorer. Analyzing means sage or magician. Do you prioritize relationships or independence? Relationships mean lover or caregiver. Independence means warrior or explorer. Do you want security or novelty? Security means innocent or everyman. Novelty means explorer or creator. Do you sacrifice yourself for others or do you protect yourself? Sacrifice yourself means caregiver or lover. Protect yourself means warrior or magician. Do you follow the rules or do you break them? Follow means everyman or innocent. Break means explorer or creator. Now let me be more specific. If you are here watching this, you are probably in one of these situations. If the warrior is in command, you are successful but alone. You win, but no one likes you. You are strong, but you cannot relax. You dominate, but you cannot love. If this is you, your warrior is destroying your relationships. If the lover is in command, you love intensely but lose your identity. You connect but become dependent. You are passionate but obsessive. You give everything but receive abandonment. If this is you, your lover is destroying your self-esteem. If the sage is in command, you understand everything but do nothing. You analyze but do not act. You know but do not live. You think but do not create. If this is you, your sage is destroying your life. If the innocent is in command, you are optimistic but naive. You believe but are deceived. You hope but nothing changes. You deny but suffer. If this is you, your innocent is destroying your reality. If the explorer is in command, you are free but irresponsible. You explore but do not build. You discover but do not deepen. You start but do not finish. If this is you, your explorer is destroying your stability. If the creator is in command, you innovate but destroy. You create but never finish. You imagine but do not realize. You are arrogant about your ideas. If this is you, your creator is destroying your consistency. If the caregiver is in command, you help but sacrifice yourself. You love but lose yourself. You give but develop resentment. You serve but become invisible. If this is you, your caregiver is destroying your life. If the magician is in command, you are powerful but manipulative. You transform but control. You influence but deceive. You know but do not trust. If this is you, your magician is destroying your relationships. If the everyman is in command, you are stable but invisible. You belong but disappear. You are safe but mediocre. You are normal but never stand out. If this is you, your everyman is destroying your potential. Which one is you? Comment now. Be honest, because what comes next will change everything. Now that you know which one is in command, let me show you how the other 8 are sabotaging you. Let me give you an example. You are a warrior in command. Your warrior wants to win, so you work 80 hours a week. You crush the competition. You dominate every situation. But your lover is screaming, I want intimacy. I want connection. Your caregiver is screaming, I want to help. I want to serve. Your creator is screaming, I want to create something new, not just win. And while they scream, you become increasingly alone, more empty, more victorious, and more miserable. Your relationship fails. Your mental health crumbles. You win but lose everything. Let me give you another example. You are a lover in command. Your lover wants connection. So you give yourself completely. You love intensely. You do everything for the other person. But your warrior is screaming. You are weak. You are being manipulated. Your sage is screaming. This does not make logical sense. Your explorer is screaming. You have lost your freedom. And while they scream, you become increasingly dependent, more obsessive, more in love, and more destroyed. You are abandoned. You lose your identity. You love, but are destroyed. Let me give you one more example. You are a sage in command. Your sage wants to understand. So you analyze everything. You research, you think, but your warrior is screaming. Act. Stop thinking. Your creator is screaming. Create. Stop analyzing. Your explorer is screaming. Discover. Get out of your head, and while they scream, you become increasingly paralyzed, more trapped, more intelligent, and more powerless. You never act. You never create. You know, but do not live. You see the pattern? Each archetype has a superpower, but when it is alone in command, it becomes a prison. The warrior alone becomes a tyrant. The lover alone becomes dependent. The sage alone becomes paralyzed. The innocent alone becomes naive. The explorer alone becomes irresponsible. The creator alone becomes destructive. The caregiver alone becomes sacrificed. The magician alone becomes manipulative. The everyman alone becomes invisible. But when all 9 work together, you become unstoppable. Now comes the part that changes everything. How to make the 9 work together. This is not about eliminating any of them. It is not about repressing any of them. It is about integration. It is about making an internal negotiation. First, recognize each one. Sit in silence, close your eyes, and speak to each archetype. Warrior, I see you. Thank you for protecting me. Lover, I see you. Thank you for connecting me. Sage, I see you. Thank you for guiding me. Innocent, I see you. Thank you for giving me hope. Explorer, I see you. Thank you for freeing me. Creator, I see you. Thank you for inspiring me. Caregiver, I see you. Thank you for making me love. Magician, I see you. Thank you for empowering me. Everyman, I see you. Thank you for anchoring me. Just recognizing changes everything because they do not want to be ignored. They want to be seen. Now identify which one is in command and ask the other 8. Why are you sabotaging? The warrior might say. Because you are weak and will be destroyed. The lover might say. Because you are alone and will die of loneliness. The sage might say. Because you are making a mistake. Listen to each one. Because each sabotage is a protection in disguise. They do not want to destroy you. They want to protect you. But they are using the wrong method. Now speak to the one in command. I understand that you want this objective, but the other 8 are afraid of this fear. How can we do this in a way that everyone feels safe? Here is an example. Your warrior wants to win. Your lover is afraid of loneliness. Negotiation. Warrior, you can win, but we will dedicate 2 hours a week to intimacy. This way you win and the lover feels safe. Here is another example. Your creator wants to innovate. Your everyman is afraid of failure. Negotiation. Creator, you can innovate, but we will test it with a small group first. This way you innovate and the everyman feels safe. This negotiation is everything, because when all 9 feel heard and safe, they stop sabotaging and they start collaborating. Imagine that you have an internal council. 9 advisors, each one with their wisdom. When you need to make an important decision, you call a meeting. Warrior, what is your perspective? Lover, what is your perspective? Sage, what is your perspective? And you listen to everyone. Then you make the decision that honors all 9, not just one. This is integration. Here is a practical example. You are thinking about leaving your job to start a business. The warrior says, let us go, let us win, let us dominate. The everyman says, no, it is risky. We will lose security. The sage says, wait, let us analyze the numbers first. The creator says, yes, let us create something new. The caregiver says, but what about my family? They will suffer. The explorer says, let us discover. Let us be free. The lover says, I am afraid of losing my relationship if I become stressed. The magician says, let us transform this into power. The innocent says, everything will be fine. Now, instead of chaos, you have wisdom. The decision you make honors the courage of the warrior, the security of the everyman, the analysis of the sage, the creativity of the creator, the care for your family, the freedom of the explorer, the connection of the lover, the power of the magician, and the hope of the innocent. You do not just make a decision, you make an integrated decision. And when you do that, you no longer have internal conflict. You have harmony. And when you have harmony inside, you become unstoppable. Let me show you what happens when you integrate all 9. Before integration, you want to start a business. Your warrior wants to win, so you work 80 hours a week. Your lover suffers because you have no time for your relationship. Your caregiver suffers because you have no time for your family. Your explorer suffers because you have no freedom. Your creator suffers because you are just executing, not innovating. Result: you have success, but you are destroyed. After integration. You want to start a business. Your warrior wants to win, but negotiates. Let us work 50 hours a week with maximum efficiency. Your lover wants connection, so you dedicate 10 hours a week to your relationship. Your caregiver wants to serve, so you use your business to help other people. Your explorer wants freedom, so you create a business that allows you to travel. Your creator wants to innovate, so you do not just execute, you create something new. Your sage wants to understand, so you study and learn constantly. Your magician wants to transform, so you transform the industry. Your everyman wants to belong, so you create a community around your business. Your innocent wants hope, so you believe it will work. Result: you have success and you are fulfilled. Do you see the difference? It is not about doing more, it is about doing better. Because when the 9 work together, you no longer have internal conflict. You have synergy. And when you have internal synergy, you do not just reach your goals, you reach them in a way that leaves you fulfilled. Here is what changes. Relationships. Before you choose between winning or loving. After you win and love. Health. Before you sacrifice your health for success. After you care for your health while having success. Creativity. Before you just execute. After you innovate while you execute. Freedom. Before you are trapped by your goal. After you are free while you pursue your goal. Purpose. Before you do not know why you are doing this. After you know exactly why you are doing this. Joy. Before you achieve but feel no joy. After you achieve and feel joy. This is integration. And when you integrate all 9, you do not just change your life, you change who you are. Let me use a metaphor that will change how you see yourself. You are not one person, you are an orchestra. And each of the 9 archetypes is an instrument. The warrior is the drums, he gives the rhythm, the pulse, the energy. The lover is the violin, she brings emotion, sensitivity, connection. The sage is the piano, he brings harmony, structure, depth. The innocent is the flute, she brings lightness, hope, joy. The explorer is the trumpet, he brings freedom, adventure, expansion. The creator is the guitar, she brings innovation, expression, transformation. The caregiver is the cello, she brings support, depth, sustenance. The magician is the organ, he brings power, transformation, mystery. The everyman is the bass, he brings stability, foundation, belonging. Now, when you had only one instrument in command, you had only one sound. Drums alone equals noise, violin alone equals crying, piano alone equals monotony. Flute alone equals lightness without depth. Trumpet alone equals chaos. Guitar alone equals noise. Cello alone equals sadness. Organ alone equals darkness. Bass alone equals boredom. But when all 9 play together, you have a symphony, a masterpiece. Each instrument in its place, each one contributing its wisdom, each one honoring the others. And the result? It is beauty. It is power. It is harmony. Now you are the conductor. Your job is not to eliminate any instrument. Your job is to orchestrate, to know when to bring the drums forward, to know when to bring the violin forward, to know when to bring the piano forward. Each situation calls for a different instrument. You are in a negotiation, bring the warrior forward. You are with your love, bring the lover forward. You are solving a problem, bring the sage forward. You are creating something new, bring the creator forward. You are helping someone, bring the caregiver forward. You are exploring, bring the explorer forward. You are in community, bring the everyman forward. You are transforming, bring the magician forward. You are hopeful, bring the innocent forward. But all 9 are playing, just at different volumes. And when you master this orchestration, you become a conductor of your own life. This is what it means to be integrated. It is not perfection. It is harmony. It is not eliminating any part of you. It is honoring all parts of you. It is not choosing one path. It is dancing between all paths. And when you do that, you do not just live. You thrive. You do not just survive. You flourish. You do not just exist. You shine. Let me be clear about something. Integrating all 9 is not easy, because you have spent your whole life repressing some of them. You have spent your whole life letting only one be in command. So when you start bringing the others into the light, it can be uncomfortable. It can be confusing. It can be scary, because you do not know who you are when all 9 are awake. But let me tell you something. This discomfort is growth. This confusion is clarity arriving. This fear is power awakening. So here is what you need to do right now. Identify which one is in command. Comment below which one it is. Recognize the other 8. Sit down and speak to each one. Negotiate. Ask, how can we do this together? Integrate. Start orchestrating your life. And if you want to go deeper, if you want a complete map of how to integrate all 9 in every area of your life, if you want to discover exactly what your primary archetype is and how to use it, I have created a complete guide, The 9 Archetypes, Your Integration Map. It has tests to identify each archetype, practical exercises for integration, guided meditations for each one, strategies for every life situation, stories of people who integrated all 9. But before you go, do this for me. Comment below. Which of the 9 is in command in my life? Be honest, because when you name it, you start to transform it. Then respond to someone else with the wisdom you already have, because when you share, you integrate. I am Zaelthar, and I came here to remind you, you are not broken, you are not divided, you are complete. You have everything you need inside you. All 9 are there, waiting to be integrated, waiting to work together, waiting to create a symphony. Your symphony. The symphony of your life. And when you finally orchestrate that, you do not just change your life, you change the world. Because an integrated human being is a force of nature, is a conductor, is you, in your total power. Integrated, complete, unstoppable. Welcome to your integration. Welcome to your mastery. Welcome to yourself.